Well, hello, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I'm going to do your March the 9th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get into the meditation. It is entitled One Addict Helping Another in Unity. Groups flourish with the loving support of addicts helping addicts. We strengthen our unity by participating in each other's recovery. And that comes from the book It Works, Tradition 1. After living in turmoil and fear for so long, the warm and welcoming atmosphere we found in NA meetings may have been puzzling at first. Some of us wondered if we were in the wrong place. We watched as members jumped in to help set up chairs and greeted each other with hugs. This behavior was unfamiliar and yet strangely compelling. Despite our suspicions, we wanted to find out more. Some of us looked for excuses to leave or for reasons that we didn't belong, but found ourselves relating nevertheless. One member recalled, I heard the speaker share about the despair that brought her to rock bottom. She gave voice to my own fears and regrets. It was a moment of clarity for me. I was not alone in my struggles. It dawns on us that NA members understand the desperation and isolation of active addiction because they've lived it. They found a way out and a new way to live. We began to hope that the solution they found would work for us too. Over time, we come to appreciate what once confused us. We grow to value what we see and hear in meetings. We follow the lead of more experienced home group members and participate in some of our meetings' unity building practices. We welcome new members, empathize with each other's struggles, and celebrate the milestones of recovery. We notice what unity does for individual members as well as for the group. The way we treat each other contributes to a vibrant atmosphere of recovery in which members and groups thrive. Group unity starts with one addict helping another. I will be a part of group unity by offering loving support to a fellow member today. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference just for today. Please and thank you. Unity is what this is all about. Well, not using drugs is really what it's all about, recovering from the disease of addiction. But drugs were simply a symptom of our disease. So we're very much aware that when we stop using drugs, our obsession and compulsion tends to transfer over to something else. And so many times we find ourselves, we stop using drugs and we start using something else. And we all know the range of those things. So when we talk about recovery and when we're talking about unity, the benefit of the unity in Narcotics Anonymous is that we're in this together. There's no more of this isolation that has to happen. I mean, it's not that it doesn't happen, right? It does happen. It doesn't need to happen because we have one another. And so we have to retrain our minds to be a part of, retrain our minds to accept that we have unity now with other recovering individuals. That NA also stands for never alone. We don't have to do this by ourselves unless we choose to. And there are many people that trick themselves into believing that they've done this recovery thing all by themselves. Even if they stop making meetings, they still made meetings. And the group was very influential in their recovery. So even if they're no longer actively attending meetings, they needed the we verb. They needed the we part of the program. They needed the unity. And I really do believe that the individuals that have, how do I say it? They have this beautiful perspective of their life in recovery. Still, many years after they first came to the program, are those individuals that stay connected. And that changes over time, how connected we actually are based on what we're going through. But I still believe that the therapeutic value of one addict helping another is without parallel. I believe God has placed you in my life. I believe that what I need, I get from my relationship with God and my relationship with other people that are like-minded. The unity has been such a blessing to my personal life, and I hope that it has been to yours. And I want to challenge you to start letting your guard down, start to let it down just enough so someone else can get in, and start building a friendship, a relationship with someone else in the program. You have your circle, and I'm sure that your circle can handle one or two more people. Today, make the decision to allow the unity of the fellowship, of the program, shape your future, one person at a time. Start building more relationships. And as you broaden the base of your circle, as you remember, right, in the introduction portion of the basic text, as you broaden the base of your circle, embracing other people, the higher the point of freedom. And that's where you want to be. You want to be free. So go ahead today in the spirit of unity, broaden your base. It works. It definitely does. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today, and I will be talking to you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day on purpose.